Hello guys, welcome to lesson 4 in CSEN 102. In this lesson we are going to learn about the iterative algorithm and how to write the while loop and how to use it. So let's get started. The iterative operation repeat a set of steps over and over again. Also we can call it looping operation. So now let's see the syntax of the while loop and how our PC runs it using the flowchart. The while loop syntax is like the if condition syntax, but instead of if, we write while. Also, we have no else part. So let's see now how our PC runs it using the flowchart. So first, we need some initialization to some variables that will help in testing our condition and in executing the operation of our loop body. Then I'm going to evaluate my condition or test my condition. So if it's true, I will enter the loop body and execute its operations. Then I will go to test my condition again. So if it's true again, I will enter also the loop of my body and I will do my operations and I will test the condition again. So if the condition is false, I will exit the loop and I will go to run the rest of my code. As we can see, in order to get out of the loop, we need the condition to be false. So now let's have some exercises in order to understand more the while loop. Exercise number 1. Write an algorithm that takes as input an integer number x and print the sum from 1 to x. So let's see. I need an input x. So x equal eval input enter number. I need a variable that contains the summation. So I will call this variable s. So s equal 0. Next, I'm going to use a counter to count how many times I've entered my loop. So I will get out of the loop when the counter is bigger than x. So counter equal 1. So our condition is going to be counter is less than or equal x. So as long as the counter is less than or equal x, I will execute my operation of the body loop. Else, I will go out. So now I need to do the summation. So s equal s plus the counter. Now I need to increment my counter. So counter equal counter plus 1. Now, after I've calculated the summation, I need to print it. So print the summation. So let's run and see. If I enter 5, the output is 15, which is right. I want to do this in another way. So I do not want to use a counter. So how I can do it? I will delete this counter and I will delete this. I will make a decrementation for the x. So when x is reached 0, this means that I have finished my calculations. So let's see how we can write this. So x is bigger than 0. So when always x is bigger than 0, I will enter the loop and I will make a summation. But instead of the summation of the counter, I will write x. Then I need to decrement my counter, my x. So x equal x minus 1. Let's run and see. 5, it's also 15. And this is for exercise 1. Let's see exercise number 2. So exercise number 2 says, write an algorithm that takes as input a positive number and prints the sum of its digits. So if we have an example input equal 4 to 5, I will make 4 plus 2 plus 5 equal 11. So I'm going to delete this. I'm going to need the x as an input and the summation. Now, when I will stop when my x reaches 0. Why? Because I will extract each digit, and when I have all the digits of the number, I will reach the 0. So while x is bigger than 0. How I'm going to extract one digit from the number? So our digit equal x modulus 10. Then I will do the summation. Sum equal sum plus the digit. And at last, I need to remove this digit from my number. how I'm going to do this, x equal x, integer division with 10. Then I will print the summation. So let's see, 4 to 5, it's 11. So now, and that's all for the iterative algorithm, and thank you.